Hi, Tamara here. Today I'd like to talk to you about making homemade salad dressings, and to illustrate how easy it is to make your own homemade salad dressings, I'm going to make my cilantro jalapeno ranch dressing. It's got lovely Southwest flavors and does great on a salad that might have avocado, tomato, black beans, corn. You get the idea. So to get started, I'm going to add a cup of good buttermilk to my personal blender. I highly recommend investing in one of these if you're going to get into making salad dressings. They are fabulous. The next ingredient I'm using is 1/4 of a cup of non-fat Greek yogurt. Ranch dressings tend to use sour cream and mayonnaise and have a lot of fattening ingredients, and I try to come up with ways of cutting some of the fat and calories, and I have found that Greek yogurt works really well. Next, I'm going to use some mayonnaise. This is an olive oil mayonnaise. The dressings always need a little bit of fat in them. I love to make an olive oil mayonnaise myself, but I don't do that on a regular basis, but I do keep a good one in the refrigerator. So it's a couple of tablespoons of olive oil mayonnaise that goes in there. And we always need a little bit of acidity in the salad dressing. So because my flavors in this dressing are Southwestern in nature, I'm adding lime juice. Sometimes you would use orange juice, or you might use sherry vinegar or raspberry vinegar. You kind of want to coordinate your acid with whatever flavors are going to go into your salad. Next, I've got some really nice fresh chives that I just picked on my front porch. I love to have fresh herbs on hand for throwing into my salad dressings, and chives are really easy to grow in most parts of the country. So I just snip, it's probably about a tablespoon of fresh chives into the blender. And next are garlic. We always want to have garlic. Just a little bit, about 1/2 teaspoon. And then our feature ingredient is cilantro. It's what gives it the wonderful Southwest flavors. So we've got about 1/2 cup packed. The exact amount is not that important, although it will be in the recipe. And then last of the key ingredients is jalapeno pepper. And they can really vary in the heat level. You can usually tell sometimes with your hands if they're real hot, but certainly by tasting a bit. If they're real hot, you might want to go with a little bit less and taste it for your preferences. We like hot food at our house. We live in the Southwest, so I don't usually worry about it too much. And then you always want to season your salad dressing, not just the salad. So I'm using 1/2 teaspoon of sea salt and also a few grinds of pepper. And now I've got all of my ingredients together. I'm going to screw on the grinder base of my personal blender. Don't over tighten it, because you'll have a hard time and probably make a mess when you take it apart. And now, if you'll forgive me, I'm going to turn my back on the camera for just a moment while I show you how fast it is to come up with a lovely dressing. I'm going to put it into the motor base and pulse it a few times, shake it, and then pulse it again. And voila! We've got wonderful homemade ranch dressing. It will keep really well in your refrigerator for several days. Cream dressings don't keep quite as long as non-creamy dressings, but they're so easy to make. The ingredients are healthy. There aren't any preservatives, additives. If you've ever looked at the list of ingredients on a bottle of salad dressing, you don't want to eat a lot of that stuff.